drops of water and little grains of sand. Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm so excited to show you how to play one of my songs called Little Drops of Water. I get a lot of requests for this song. Now, if you don't know the song yet, wait, don't skip the video yet. Have you ever played a song and had somebody else sing along with you? If you have, then you know it's a pretty cool, unique experience. And this could be the perfect song for you to do that with. If you have a child or grandchildren and they like to sing, here's what you can do. Share with them this video of me singing this song with Miss Jukin's second grade class. Kids learn this song so quick. The melody is pretty, but it's also really simple and singable. And the message of the song, it's about peace and kindness. And when I play it with kids singing along, it's just unique and heartwarming each time. So I'm gonna show you the very easiest way to play this song on the piano, and you can do that yourself. All right, so here's the chord sheet for Little Drops of Water. As most of you know, a chord sheet has the lyrics of the song, and then above the lyrics we have these capital letters that tell us which chords to play and when. This song starts with the chorus, and so that's what we're gonna do. We only need to know 4 chords to play this whole song. It starts with the F chord, all right? And for those of you who've seen my piano tutorials before, you know how to play all the chords of this song, but if you haven't, here's a quick explanation. We are playing simple 3-note chords. We're finding the root of the chord, and the root, or the foundational note of the chord, is going to have the same name as the chord itself. So for this F chord, the foundational note, or the root note, is F. We play that, we skip one white key, play the next white key, skip one white key, play the next white key, and all together, that gives us a simple 3-note F chord. We're going to use the same shape for all these chords, we just need to find the new root with our thumb. The next chord is G, so we're going to lift our fingers up, find the new root, the G note, play the same shape, and there's our G chord. Slide down to the C to play our C chord, and then our D minor is D. The root note for D minor is D. And those are all the chords that we need. Let's try it with the lyrics. We're going to play it the simplest way that you can, playing each chord one time when we see it on the chord sheet. Start with F. Little drops of water and little grains of sand build the mighty ocean and the wondrous land. Nice. Next chord we have here, it says F/E. That's telling us to play the F chord and add an E in the bass. The easiest way to do that with one hand is just to replace this F with this E, and that gives us a really simple F/E. Now when I play this song on the guitar, I use that as a passing note. I play bum, 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 down to the D minor. It sounds a little brighter or prettier on the guitar. It sounds kind of a little melancholy on the piano. But anyway, that's how you play it. Let's try that starting with the and the wondrous land. And the wondrous land, little acts of kindness and little words of love. And when we play the song with the kids, we always stop there. And after little words of love, point to somebody and say, "You're great. Try it." Thank you. All right, moving on. We'll build for us this world of peace that we've been dreaming of. All right, so that's the chorus. Moving on to the verse. So we could do the same thing that we did with the chorus. We could play each chord one time when we see it in the chord sheet. Every time you say hello, every time you lend a hand. Or we could do something a little bit more interesting with the arrangement. We can play on every quarter note. The song is in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we try to play a chord on every quarter note, it would sound like this. Every time you say hello, every time you lend a hand, it will help your heart to grow. Sometimes it's the simple things that can. Every time you make a friend, just by being honest and true, is the time you build the friend up deep inside of you. All right, let me simplify the ending of that verse, and instead of playing on each chord note, go back to playing each chord one time when you see it, just so you can see exactly what the timing is in a more simple way. Every time you make a friend, just by being honest and true, is the time you build the friend up deep inside of you. All right, which brings us to the bridge. Now for the bridge, same thing. We can play each chord one time when we see it, or play on each quarter note. That would sound like this. We can all just try something different. Instead of playing all 3 notes of the chord at the same time, we could try arpeggiating that chord. Playing each note separately, one at a time. That would sound like this. We can all just live each day. Or any combination of those 3 notes. Another thing that we can do is we can take that 3-note chord and build it into a 4-note chord. We've seen that in some other intermediate piano videos that I've done. Let's take this C chord. We're playing that right now with our right thumb on the root. We could instead play with our left thumb on the root, and then play with our right thumb on the 3rd, and then our index finger playing the 5th. All together, it gives us the same 3-note chord that we were playing before, but now we're playing with 2 hands, which frees up some fingers to play an octave up here. We can play 4-note chords like that. And the chords are going to have the same shape. We're now going to use our left thumb as our guide to find the new root. F, G, D minor, like that. All right, let's try that for the bridge. We can all just live each day, letting love lead the way, by treating one another as we would want to be. We could add in that optional G note in between the C and F. Let's try that, starting with by treating one another. By treating one another as we would want to be. And then we have that F/E again. Moving on to D. Let's put the whole thing together. Moving on to the last line. By treating one another as we would want to be, we'll open up our hearts and our eyes so we can see that. And it brings us to the final chorus, which starts on F. Let's do something different with this chorus. Let's add in another octave down here with our pinky and another 5th with our index finger, giving us a 6-note chord. Let's play through the chorus with 6-note chords. We'll do something where I play an arpeggiated left hand. Actually, let's start with that, because the F to the G would be a simpler way to practice that. We play F, moving up to the G, and then the next chord being C, back to the F. See what that sounds like. Little drops of water and little grains of sand build the mighty ocean and the wondrous land. And then we can use our left thumb to make that walk down D minor. Little acts of kindness and little words of love. You're great. Will build for us this world of peace that we've been dreaming, we've been dreaming, we've been dreaming of. All right, there you have it. Little drops of water and simple 3-note chords, and then building on to 4-note chords, 6-note chords, a few different arrangements or ways that you can play it. Have fun with it. Hopefully you can find somebody else to sing the song with you, because that's a really fun way to do this song. And let me know how it goes, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.